In this video, we're going to take a look at a new flashlight from the folks at Nextorch that's got some pretty cool features that I've not seen on anything that I have reviewed so far. Talking about the Nextorch E6. That's what we're going to be taking a look at coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at Nextorch contacted me and asked me if I'd like to take a look at their E6 flashlight. And I got to be honest with you, I get a lot of emails and offers to review flashlights. Most of them I don't follow up on just because there's not anything significantly different from everything else we looked at on the channel. But I went to their product page online, and lo and behold, it does have a couple of really cool features that I've not seen on anything I've reviewed to date. So I agreed to take a look at it. They agreed to sponsor this video, and that's what we're going to do right now. So first of all, let's just talk about the specs of this thing real quick. I'm going to try not to make this a big rambling video. Talk about the length. I've got my notes right here. This thing is 5.3 inches long by 1.1 inches at the head, 0.9 inches in the body, and it weighs 3.4 ounces without the battery. For those of you still stuck in that old metric system, I'll get comments about that, I promise you. Out of the whole video, somebody will decide that is the one thing they need to comment on. Anyway, it's 137 millimeters long by 30 millimeters at the head by 23 millimeters at the body, weighs 96.5 grams. Features a Cree XPL high LED, a smooth reflector, 6061 T6 anodized aluminum body, and it has a detachable pocket clip. So, let's talk about how this thing works and the features that I haven't told you yet that I think are really, really cool. So this thing features a rubber tail switch and a magnetic mode selector switch, which I think is really cool. This is the feature I really like. And one thing I really like about it is there is an off lockout. So it's a very positive switch so that you're not going to turn this thing on by accident. I've had them in my pocket before and accidentally got them hit and turned on, and you know, I didn't know it until my leg got warm. So this is a really good feature, I think, on a flashlight, and I like the fact that it's very simple, and you know it's locked. And then as you cycle through the different modes, it's going to change your levels. It goes anywhere from 18 lumens up to 475 lumens in these four modes. And the way that works is we just turn it on low. If you have pressed it, it's going to be momentary, and you let off on it, it goes off. If you want it to be on constant, you just long press it all the way in till it bottoms out, and it stays on. And then as you rotate the selector switch, it cycles through the different modes, which I think is pretty cool. So you don't have to click through. If you want to go straight to 4 or straight to 3, you can do it, and it's very tactile. You can do this just by feel. It's very tactile, or you can look at it and see it, which is pretty cool. Or before you turn it on, if you just know I want this particular mode, you don't have to cycle through the whole system. You just turn it to which one you want and turn it on, and it comes on. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that's pretty cool is you can access the turbo from any of the levels. So we're going to put it on low here, turn it on. The way you access turbo is whatever level it's in, you just half press it for a half a second, and it comes on turbo. When you let off the button, it goes back to the level you had it on. So the turbo is kind of a momentary feature. As long as you're holding that button down, it stays on, which is pretty cool. Another really cool feature is, and this works at any level, is when it's on, if you long press it all the way to let it till it bottoms out for 3 seconds, it comes on to SOS at that level, which I think is pretty cool. I think SOS is just a great feature to have in a light. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. You don't have to, but if you ever need it, it's a really great thing to have. This light, by the way, is IPX7 waterproof and 1 meter drop rated. It's just a really solid, it's really smooth, nothing to snag on your clothes or anything there. And I just really like this tail switch, this magnetic selector switch. I like the ability to know what level my light's coming on. So that's kind of the features and the way this thing operates. Let's roll in the old night shots here and show you how well this thing lights up the outdoor studio here, and we'll come back and wrap this up. Okay, here we're here with the Nextorch. Start with the low, which is 18 lumens, which is good for 44 hours. And you can see we're out there looking at the old outdoor studio, which is about 25 yards away, and pretty good job there lighting up. And as you get a little closer, you can see it absolutely does a nice spot on the ground. So we'll get you back out there in the distance now. Next level is going to be 75 lumens, good for 15 hours. And we just turn the tail cap one time, and you can see it's starting to get a lot brighter out there now. Another twist of the switch brings you to the 200 lumen level, which is good for 6 hours. And It's a really nice beam pattern. I don't know if you really can't see it well on camera, but there's a pretty big secondary flood there around the spot. And then finally, one more twist will take it to 480 lumens, good for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And a lot brighter there. And then what I like about it is you can just click it back down to whatever level you want. So you can adjust it back down, back up with just a simple turn of the tail switch. I think that's really cool. Go back down to 75 lumens so you can see the difference. If you momentarily press it for about a half a second, then you'll have momentary turbo. Now, when you let go of it, it's going to go back down, which is pretty cool. So if you really need that brightness, you can just keep your finger on it, and then, man, it really does throw a really bright, useful beam pattern out there. And then from this level, we'll show you just if you just long press it for 3 seconds, it'll take you to the SOS at whatever level you're at. This time we're at 75 lumens. So I'm going to go out to the outdoor studio area there and kind of show you coming back what it looks like for SOS. Okay, well, that was some of the night shots of the Nextorch E6, and as you can see, it does a pretty good job of lighting up the old outdoor studio here. And I got to say, I like this light. I mean, it does a great job of putting light out there, and there's a lot of flashlights that do that. But what I really like about it is this switch system. I like the ability to make sure you have a positive off on it. No questions about it. You don't have to cycle through and hold buttons down and all that. You just turn it off. I like the ability to know with one glance what level this thing's going to come on at, or even you can feel it. Just you can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it in the dark. You can know where it's coming on. I like the ability to be able to have momentary on or constant on with the same switch, and I like the SOS. I think the switch system is an absolute winner. So I'll put a link in the description below and one right up here where you can go and check this out for yourself. Once again, thanks to the folks at Nextorch for sending me this so I could show it to you and for sponsoring this video. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday and very often random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there. If you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner, subscribe. Don't forget to click that little notification bell so you don't miss a single video. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.